Let me just get the shot. I am beyond excited to talk about an opportunity for you to experience high level, next level healing. I want to first start by thanking everyone for the tremendous outpouring of love. I want to say right now that if you are a racist, toward Black people, white people, you're on the wrong page. Love is love, and I just am really grateful that, especially in this time of what I've gone through to see my husband almost die, I'm just especially grateful for those of you who really showed support that I didn't think you would support or show. So I just want to thank you guys first off for being so kind to me, and for really supporting me. I'm really grateful. Now, I don't want to be all emotional. I didn't mean to all of a sudden just start with that, but I just am very grateful for the level of love that I was given through sharing about my husband and I's age gap love, and how it's been such a beautiful journey, and how it's been since he got sick. So, and how I want to help you, and also he's better, so that's good. So, just to give you a very quick roundup of what basically started happening. So, last year I decided to begin my juicing company called Done For You Detox. So I was super excited about that. I thought that was going to be a huge hit, and we had moderate success with it. But at the exact same time of me launching this Done For You, Leon was not okay. Now, my husband is a boomer, and boomers are built different, and you guys know this. And this all has to do with you, by the way, especially if you want to come to Mexico with us, and it will be a life-changing experience. So, boomers are different, and they have energy out the wazoo. And so, thank you so much for the love. So my husband suddenly has less energy. He's getting up in the middle of the night, and I knew something was wrong. This time last March, I thought my husband had cancer. This exact time last March, I thought that Leon had cancer. We had a 1-year-old and a 2-year-old and a 10-year-old. And I've been through poverty. I've been through a lot of things, and it was the scariest thing I'd ever been through. And so I believe in God. And what we had discovered was that Leon is dealing with mercury poisoning. So the way that we actually discovered it was that I had a root canal. So for those of you who have root canals, I just want you to know, root canals are toxic. Okay? Root canals are very toxic, and they basically leach infection into your body throughout your life, and they can almost always track a root canal to breast cancer because you have a dead thing with infection pouring into your breast. So I thought, long story short, I was just going to go down and get my root canal taken care of. Well, it turns out not only did I have a root canal that needed to come out, I also had a cavitation. So for any of you who have ever had a tooth pulled, oftentimes they actually leave a little bit of the tooth inside. I know that sounds crazy, of your face, and it can cause a lingering bit of infection. So I had the surgery to get it done, and then long story short, brought Leon down the following week. I was nervous. And what's really, really fascinating, I want to talk about for a second, every tooth in your mouth is related to an organ. Every tooth in your mouth is related to your organ. Oral health is critical. It's the start of whatever you ingest. It's what you speak, it's what you say, it's what you ingest. So each tooth is a vital organ, and it connects to your major organs. So long story short, I end up going back to Mexico the following week, and they found out that I was an influencer. So they were like, oh my God, we'd love to work with you. We'd love to, look at your husband. So they're like, let's see what Leon's teeth look like. This was Leon's teeth. Leon has 10 teeth, 10 mercury teeth. Now let me explain what mercury teeth do. Mercury teeth, every time you chew on a mercury tooth, you are releasing mercury gas into your body, okay, and into your brain. Mercury poisoning can cause things like MS, heart attack, stroke, clogged arteries, pain, lower immune system, ringing in the ears. There's a million migraines. There's a million symptoms that mercury teeth cause. This is just a fact. And you can't really find dentists in the United States to do this because it's extremely expensive. Now, this is not cheap to do, but we're talking hundreds of thousands of dollars to get it done in the United States. So I bring my husband down and they tell us you have very serious mercury all throughout your mouth that's causing you problems. And it's not cancer. So they took the teeth out, and these are just some pictures, and you can see there was silver mercury in his mouth that was causing disease. Now, in my husband's case, this caused heart problems. For you, you might be experiencing MS. You might be experiencing autoimmune disease. You might be experiencing chronic fatigue. You have no idea what this can cause. It's very, very, very serious. And they even have maps of what tooth relates to what organ. My dear friend Tammy, who I made, who was suffering from cancer down there, when she removed her bad teeth, they all tied to where she had cancer. So her bladder and her lung, those two teeth were root canaled and they were rotten. They were rotten to the core. So it's really fascinating what they are able to do down here in Mexico. And I am doing this live because I'd like to bring a group of you down to get some treatments together. Okay. So first, I'm just going to list off what's included, and then I'm going to go over the benefits. Okay. Does that sound fair? You guys with me? Okay. Love you. Does that sound good? Are you guys down? Hello? Is anyone listening? You guys down to hear about this? No? Yes? Okay, I'll keep talking. So I want to bring a small group of us down towards the end of May. I think the weekend of Memorial Day is the week. Okay, Jenna's saying yes. Okay, cool. I'm listening. Cool. Thank you guys for the participation. So we'll go over what's included, and then I'll explain. Well, you know what? No, let me start with the stem cells. So when you have damage in your body, you have stem cells in your system. We all have stem cells in our system. And let's say that you tore your rotator cuff. Let's say you tore your rotator cuff. Let's say you tore your knee, your ACL. Well, stem cells will go to the knee and restore the ACL. In more serious situations, if you have heart failure, if you have liver failure, if you have eye macular degeneration, if you are dealing with kidney failure, if you have MS, stem cells will actually go to the organ that's affected and cause healing. And this is how. So first of all, the stem cells that we get down in Mexico are called wort and jelly derived stem cells. So when a baby is born, non-jabbed, by the way, the mother is not jabbed. There's nothing like that with these babies. You are getting access to basically God cells. You see, stem cells can become anything. They can become a brain cell, they can become a heart cell, they can become a bone cell, they can become any kind of cell. It's amazing. This is real science. And of course, it's not legal in the US. So this is power. The studies that started to come out about stem cells was really about people who were paralyzed. So people who had a spinal cord injury where they literally lost their ability to walk. They started doing stem cells and all of a sudden they could walk because the stem cells were able to rebuild the spine. They're able to rebuild nerves. They're able to even prevent viruses. This is insane what stem cells do. So this is the type of stem cell. And for us, the reason that I want to take my husband down again is that stem cells, the only drawback to a stem cell is it doesn't last forever. So let's say that you get injected with, let's say 10 million stem cells. On this trip, they are actually offering us 50 million stem cell injections. So let's say you get 50 million stem cells injected into your body. Okay. Now let's say we'll use Leon as an example. Leon has heart damage because of the mercury teeth. That was the problem. He had heart damage from the teeth. And so we're talking heart damage that required surgery, guys. Like, we're talking very serious situation, life and death. And this is why I say your health is your wealth. And so the stem cells will go to the damaged part. So they go to the damaged heart. If you have MS, they'll go to the damaged nerves. If you have herpes, they'll increase your immune system. If you are dealing with joint problems, it'll go to your joints. If you are dealing with Lyme, it will destroy the Lyme. Stem cells are, the intelligence of a stem cell is beyond our comprehension. They are phenomenal. Especially the mesenchymal, the ones that come from the wart and jelly of the placenta. Now here's the rub. You get the stem cell. My husband got the stem cells in September. It is now March. He is 180% better. He done a 180. However, he's not 100% back. And here's why. Because stem cells is not a one and done thing. They only have so much DNA. So DNA is basically like a book with instructions that will, when the body senses that they're stem cells, it'll say, open the book and show us how to rebuild. So easy example, if you tore your rotator cuff at 5 centimeters, after 3 to 6 months of one round of stem cells, that tear might now only be 2 centimeters. Do you understand? It will increase the healing, but it might not completely heal because there's almost only so many instructions in that first round of stem cells. Stem cells is something that you might need to get once, you might need to get twice, you might need to get it 5 times, depending on how sick you are. This is why my detox program is cheap, because getting sick is going to cost you a hell of a lot more than just staying healthy. So the stem cells work over the course of 3 to 6 months and they improve your symptoms. When I was in Mexico, I met a woman who had a stroke. She was more mobile. I met a woman who had heart failure. Her heart was no longer in failure. Stem cells work. My husband is proof that they work. Okay? So it's really important to understand that this is like the crux of what we are going to be doing down in Mexico. Now, other cool things that we're going to be doing to see the changes that you're having is that when we arrive in Mexico, they're going to do a live blood analysis. So they're going to be able to see the health of your blood, the health of your immune system. And I just want to quickly go through what exactly we are going to be doing. I have it all here written out. So on Sunday, you will arrive this will be Sunday, May 25th. The reason I think it's a good time is that it is the Memorial Day weekend, so most of you should have off from work. So you will arrive, either you can fly into the San Diego airport, or you can fly into Tijuana, and they have a trolley. They will actually bring you across. So you don't need your car. They will literally take you across the border and show you, where to stay. We will be staying at the American Grand Hotel. It's a beautiful hotel. I spent 4 months there. I felt incredibly safe. You do need a passport. I don't know about the visa. I will look into that. I don't think you need a visa yet, but you do need a passport. So get your passport. And basically you stay in the hotel, and at the bottom of the hotel, this is the clinic. So here's the ideal situation. So Sunday we all get there so we can get settled in. Monday, you will have an extensive medical consultation with a specialist. I can guarantee you will never have this level of consult with any doctor in the United States. Let me tell you the story about my husband. My husband's heart is the problem. He has 2 blocked arteries, and we chose to go with stem cells and chiropractic instead of surgery. The cardiologist spent 90 minutes with my husband. 90 minutes. And this is a board certified cardiologist, went to medical school, 90 minutes. Did the echocardiogram, did the EKG, did everything himself. And that was just one aspect of the experience. Now, when you get there on Monday, they're going to do a full consultation on you. I'll be there. We will have a Spanish speaker. Everyone speaks English, but we'll also have someone with us so that you feel comfortable. And they're going to run a lot of tests. They're going to run general labs. They're going to look for tumor markers. They're going to do a comprehensive full body ultrasound. They're going to do a dental consultation, dental cleaning, panoramic dental x-rays, chelation IV. So chelation removes metal from the blood, and they're going to do the live blood cell analysis. That'll be on day 1. This is really important because they need to know your baseline health and if you are healthy enough to get the stem cells and like how much stem cells are best for you. On day 2, you will have a balance test. So that'll be Tuesday. You will have an orthopedic and neurological test, posture test, spine thermography, stress test, rolling thermal scan, and then your results of your test from Monday will be explained by an MD. So a doctor is going to explain this to you. And then you will also get rectal ozone. Ozone is incredible for killing parasites, killing viruses, and cleaning the blood. You will also get a liver detox IV, and you will get a chiropractic adjustment. Now, on Wednesday, we're going to be preparing for the ozone, for the stem cells. Okay. So Wednesday will be the start of the prep for the stem cells. They will be doing IV ozone. Ozone is known to destroy herpes, viruses, any kind of thing like that, anything in your body. You will get an anti-flu IV that has a lot of amino acids in it. Resveratrol, which is really supportive of the health of the heart, especially if you got the jab. Resveratrol IV will heal your heart. And you will also get radio frequency. Now, there are a couple things, because this is a package. You can choose between 1 root canal extraction or 2 mercury filling removals or 1 NAD IV, and we'll figure that out when you get there. Now, if you need more, like let's say you're like Leon and you need 10 teeth removed, that would be separate from this package. That would be separate from this package. But we are given a 10% discount because you're coming with me. And by the way, the cost to do these things here is 1/100th of the United States, just so you know. It is 1/100th, and it's 100 times better. Just to give a little more context to the story, I was terrified to go to Mexico because of the propaganda. I was terrified that Tijuana was like some horrible place with the cartel. I have been to Mexico at least 25 times in 2024, and I can swear on my children's life that this experience saved my husband's life. Leon Collins would not be alive had it not been for this treatment. Yes, what we did cost us a lot of money, but your girl is abundant as F. I will make the money back. Money is nothing when you don't have your health. So once you go through your, like initial consultation, make sure you're capable of getting the stem cells. Then on Wednesday, they do an ozone IV. So they put the ozone in your body, and that will help to kill parasites, Lyme disease, any kind of funguses and infections. They're going to get destroyed. Like I said, the resveratrol, radio frequency, root canal extraction. And then on Thursday, so then Thursday, you are going to receive hyperbaric oxygen chamber, which is basically you're put into a pressurized room with 100% oxygen. Let me tell you something. Cancer cells, sick cells cannot survive in oxygen. So being in a hyperbaric chamber is going to stimulate the power of the stem cells. So usually on Thursday, they will connect you to the IV and they will connect you to the stem cells, as well as cartilage, which is a type of anti-inflammatory, and glutathione, which is a powerful antioxidant. Okay. And then on Friday, because you might have some stuff lingering, and I will be there coaching as well. Like I'm going to be there coaching, and I'm going to be kind of guiding the dietary stuff. You will get the LED bed, which is so powerful for activating the mitochondria within your body. And they're also going to do one more rectal ozone, and they're going to do a live blood cell analysis. So you'll get live blood cell analysis when you get there, and live blood cell analysis at the end of the week to see how the blood has changed. And it's like, you can't deny the change. So this is all included, and the hotel stay is included. That is the two things included. Your flights, you have to get your flights. Okay, you have to get your flights to Mexico, but the stay itself, the hotel is included, and the treatments are all included. This package is $15,000. This is a package that they came up with me because I was like, I want to bring my team down. Now, I would have brought you guys down sooner, but it was a lot. The first experience with Leon, he had so many problems. We were there for 4 months. So this is $15,000 total price for staying and for stay from Sunday night, check out Friday morning, and 5 days of the most advanced healing that you can experience. As told by a Somerset, I have sep fillings, but not the metal ones. It's about 7 years old and it's sensitive to eat on that side. They recommended a root canal. So this is the package, but when we come down, we can definitely talk about additions, add-ons. So the clinic is called American Biodental and Holistic Care Center in Tijuana, Mexico. So that's the name of the clinic. And you know, when we're there, like if you're here and you're like, I have 10 root canals, I have, you know, if you have like a ton of dental work, they are going to offer a discount. But obviously it's not included in this, right? Because for example, Leon had 10 teeth that needed to be replaced. That was $20,000 just for that. Now to reframe, in the United States, Leon's 10 mercury teeth would have cost $150,000 in the US. That's the difference. So this is a screaming bargain. This is quality. And if you are wanting to join, please just say the word like join. I can split the payments into 3 because the week that we're going to go is the week of Memorial Day. I picked Memorial Day because that's the week that Memorial Day week is the best week because it's like people have off from work. So we'll be going on Memorial Day. So that's March, April, May. So you can split it into 3 payments only, 5,000. This is incredible. This is an incredible steal. Like I said, it includes all of this and your stay. It does not include food. It does not include flight. Now, I will be making suggestions for what to eat to make this the best experience, but that is just not going to be included because there's so many different restaurants and like, you know, people have different eating styles. I will be like promoting eating a detox diet, like juices and smoothies. So ideally you will want to, no, this is $15,000 for this. You can split it into 3 payments of 5. Honey, do you think you're going to get 50 million stem cells for $5,000? I don't know where that exists, but it doesn't exist. In America, we don't even have access to this. This is amazing. So we'll get there on Sunday. Treatment will be from Monday to Friday. Okay, treatment will be from Monday to Friday. So if you are really interested in this and you are ready to pay in full or to pay $5,000 down, because we do need to get down payments, this is very valuable. Like when I say, I know a lot of you guys watched my like stories about my husband, 100% this saved him. Like my detox was great, but this saved him. Sometimes people's health goes further than just diet. And my husband was past just doing a detox. He needed restoration. He needed teeth taken out. So it's $15,000, 15000 for the package. That includes your hotel stay and the services from Sunday to Friday. Okay? 50 million stem cells, ozone therapy, 2 different ozone therapies, liver detox. You're getting a full body scan, chelation, and choice of removing if you do have, dental issues. What are you using to live stream? Can you screen share and show yourself? I'm just using Instagram to live share. That's all I use. I just am like sharing, using the backdrop. So this is what's included. And I have seen, so if you are very serious, message me dental retreat, like DM me dental retreat if you are very serious about enrollment. Like my husband, I'm taking my husband. Like that's just that. And so if you want to come and get a pretty big discount because the clinic worked a deal with me, so I said, look, I have a big audience and I think that some of my high level, people who actually invest in themselves will want to come. And so I really would love to see some of you down there. Otherwise, I'm going to be just going with my husband. But this is really for like, you are done with, this will really improve MS symptoms. This will really improve Lyme symptoms. This is a powerful, powerful experience. And I'm speaking after spending 4 months there and then watching November, December, January, February, March. My husband's 5 months away. Migraines. My husband's 5 months out and he is 180% better. Like there are certain things that's why he needs another treatment. Like I want to take him down to get more treatment. But if you guys want to join us, this is the package that we're offering. We leave on May. It's going to be the week of Memorial Day. So the Sunday of Memorial Day is when we're going to go. So if you are serious, I'm not like going to leave this open. I don't have the time, net energy, nor strength to like pussyfoot. If you're in, you're in. If you're not, you're not. Like if you want to put a down payment, I'm here for it. But this is serious. Like something about me, like this is life and death. This is not some like, like fun thing. Like this is life and death. This is health or not. And let me tell you something right now. If you do not have your health, you have absolutely nothing. You have absolutely nothing. I've said this a million times. I will sell everything I own if that means that I'm going to be healthy. Why? Because I know that when I'm healthy, I can go and earn everything I need to be living a comfortable life because I have the strength and the energy. Your success is directly proportionate to your ability to be healthy. Your ability to be a success. And what does success mean? Success, having great relationships, being a great parent, being a great boss, having a calling. You cannot figure out your calling sick. You cannot figure out what you're called to do when you can't even figure out how to be healthy. Okay? Having a stamp on this world comes from this. So again, the program for this is $15,000. DM me, like, I want to come, talk to me, Ginger, and I will personally reach out to you to talk to you. Okay? But please, serious inquiries only. I am not here to just chat with you. If you are very serious about signing up, root canals cause cancer. Root canals 100% cause breast cancer. And that was, I don't want to take this too long, but having a root canal was the reason that this whole thing started. I was looking for someone to remove a root canal that I had had for 16 years. Now, the thing was, the only biological dentist I could find was in Portland, Oregon. No, Gigi, I'm not ready yet. And in Portland, to do one tooth was $17,000 for one tooth. But God works mysteriously, and I found Tijuana, and I ended up only spending $700 for the same tooth that I was told would cost $17,000. So if you're really interested, DM me and we can talk. Spots are limited, and if you want to break the payments up, metal fillings are poisonous. Every time you chew, it releases mercury gas into your brain. Every single time you chew. So if you are serious, because it's March, I can split the payments into 3. But that's it. It has to be paid because the clinic is getting most of this money and the hotel, okay? I'm going down I'm hoping that this covers just enough to cover my husband's treatment and for you guys to get great results. So if you're very serious about it, it's $15,000. If you are wanting to do my detox program and you're not really in a position to do $15,000, my detox program is $3,500. So it's like a drop in the bucket. You have to understand that your health is your wealth. Your health is your wealth. It is it. There is nothing else, guys. There is absolutely nothing else. So I really hope that this message resonates. DM me and we'll get you signed up. There's limited spots, but let's get healthy. Let's get these nasty teeth out. Let's get stem cells and be healthy and successful. 2025 and beyond is going to demand hard work. It's going to demand a level of you that you maybe don't even think exists. I've been sharing posts about my quote unquote failures because I want to show you that, like, I'm going to be real. A lot of you are jealous of me. And I don't mean to sound that in any other way that you are. You think that I somehow magically have more than you. And frankly, jealousy and judgment blocks your blessings. A lot of you guys look at me and you look up to me, honestly, for no reason at all. I just take very serious risks because I know that the other risk of staying sick is far greater. I know what it is to be in a hospital bed. There is nothing. Being in a hospital bed, that's a $2 million check for me. So you guys look up to me and you need to understand that, like, the reason that I appear to have more things is that I take risks. I invest. I pull a credit card out. I pull a line of credit. I go to the bank and say, I need the money. And I've done that since I'm freaking 17, 18 years old. I started to borrow money from friends, literally borrowed money from friends. And that's the difference. Are you willing to borrow money from friends, to open up a credit card. And nowadays you can open up a credit card with a 0% interest rate. Like, hello, you know, a lot of people call and say, I don't have a credit card. Like, what are you talking about? Open up a 0% credit card, pay it off slowly, right? Like, that's what you're going to have to do. By the way, we are taking away all payment plans for the detox. They're gone. The program must be paid for before we start, or you're not having access. That's just that. So go to the bank, go to your friend, sell something on eBay, drive Uber. It's not that hard. It's just money. Stop being poor. There's a difference between being poor and being broke. Everybody's been broke. Happens to the best of us. Being broke is just a moment where there's a little bit of a cash flow problem. Being a poor person means you don't ever take risks. You never put yourself out there and then you blame the government. You blame Trump. You blame Biden. You blame some external force. Not on this page. We are not victims. We are winners. I want you to win. So I'd love to see you on the retreat. DM me if you're really interested. I'm not going to be saving, like I said, I can only split the payments into 3. The live will be saved. I'd love to see you in Mexico.